Alright, this is Andrew with Joda Home Inspections, here today in Mill Creek. Today is April 4th, 2022. We're at 1435 East, 3010 South. We've got the camera pushed out 86 feet. We're not yet to the city connection. We're hitting a big root that my camera head's getting caught on, and so as I pull back you're gonna immediately see a root. But I did want to push through it as far as I could, and it does look like the line has transitioned to to transite. Transite is a cement asbestos pipe, and I'm only seeing a little bit of it, but it does look like it does transition from cast iron. This house looks like it has a lot of cast iron, and I'll talk more about that as we pull back. But with these roots, this is what my camera was getting stuck on. I was able to kind of push the end of my camera through to see through it, but I couldn't get past it. You want to have these roots cleaned out. This is a spot where waste could get caught and definitely lead to a backup. Once you have roots, you're always going to have roots, and so it's something that you want to maintain in the future, having cleaned out. It looks like this is transite as well, so that wasn't the transition. Oftentimes what you'll have is cast iron in and under the house, and then a different material going out through the yard. There it transitioned to cast iron. So that makes sense. About 45 feet out from where I'm at. So it's most likely cast iron in the house and under the slab of the house in the basement, and then as it goes through the yard, it looks like it's transite. Cast iron is oftentimes considered the weakest link. It gets very rough and rusty. It can catch on debris. You want to avoid putting wet wipes down the line or feminine hygiene products. Nothing down the line that you don't absolutely need to. When you have the line cleaned, I would recommend having it hydro-jetted as opposed to having it snaked. A snake or a cable is good for punching a hole when you have a blockage, can drain everything, but it doesn't do a great job of always getting everything out. With a hydrojet, they'll blast everything out with high pressure water, and then oftentimes it includes a camera scope as well, so you'd be able to see that it was all cleaned out, but also with this line you want to see the rest of the line to see if there's any bigger concerns. Those are pretty big roots. You know, it's covering a majority of that line. And then last thing I'll mention is that I accessed this line through the roof stack. So I'm going to end this recording now.